everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This week I'm going to be doing a second mold test kit in my tiny house. If you guys can remember, a couple videos back I did a mold test kit for the first time. You guys can check it out right there, where I tested 17 different spots in my tiny house in order to see if these areas had mold. We discovered tons of different mold and I thoroughly cleaned all of those spots that had mold and then some. Today we're going to be doing a retest on those 17 spots, as well as a few more spots so that I can check to see if there was mold there and if I've kept it away. If not, I'm going to have to take bigger measures and probably do like a peroxide fog inside my house, but we're going to see at the end of this video. I'm excited. I'm hoping that there is no more mold in my house, so let's get to the testing. We have the same exact pack that we got before, 10 petri dishes with some Q-tips, bags if we want to send them in. So I have all of these stickers ready for me to put on the petri dishes. The first test we are going to be doing is again the mini split. I'm going to be doing the air that comes out of it, and then after the hour of waiting, I'm actually going to take a sample and rub on the inside of the unit to see if I got all of the mold out of there, because I sprayed it down with vinegar and clove oil. Number two, we are going to be doing the kitchen area. So we're going to be doing the kitchen drain, as well as 3 different spots underneath this dish drain, which I have cleaned with the vinegar and clove oil, as well as putting a drying rack underneath, suggestion from one of my viewers, and that is actually working really well. So we're going to see if the things that we have done have helped. Distilled water going inside the drain, getting a couple different spots. I tested this patch right here. And then I also tested within the caulk along the sink, but I've cleaned that out, sprayed it, cleaned out the caulk. And then I'm gonna do one more random spot somewhere on the counter just to see if more of those spots on my other side were mold. I am definitely taking advantage of all of the space that is on the petri dish, so I'm doing multiple different tests instead of just one, because I realized that if there is none, then that basically wasted a whole petri dish, in my opinion. I could have tested more surfaces, so we did 5 for the kitchen. Now for the third one, I'm going to be doing the bathroom sink, the bathroom window, and the shower drain. Next sample is going to be each of my bedroom windows. Last time I only tested the smaller one, but I'm going to do the 2 egress ones today as well, instead of the air that I did last time. This next test kit, I'm going to be doing 5 different areas on the catwalk, the lichens that I removed. I cleaned off all the lichens because I discovered black mold. Now we're going to be doing a retest on 5 different spots to see if I got rid of it. The first section I'm going to be testing is going to be some of the white lichens that I kept on there. They looked still like they were coming out a little bit, that they could be sanded off, but I guess I didn't get a chance to do them. I'm just going to take a sample of those. And then I'm going to do it on the treated wood, just regular wood like this. where I sprayed randomly and I didn't find mold, so we're just gonna see if there is mold on there regardless if I sprayed and regardless if there was lichens. And then the third one is, there are these flat parts. They're like white flat parts, so I couldn't scrub them off, so I don't know if that's mold or not, so we're gonna do one of those. And then we're going to do the last spot that I tested, which is down there, so I'll meet you down there. Next spot we're hitting up is the 3 hopper windows. I'm going to do all 3 again. Next, we're gonna do all 3 windows in my office. Last time we only did the one on the left, but this time after cleaning all 3, we're doing all 3. Next, we're going to be doing all 3 hopper windows in the cat loft. Next, we're going to be hitting the pantry. Instead of doing an air test this time, I'm going to be testing the ground where there was the leak before, and I've cleaned it multiple times. And then there is some like grayish marks up here on the wood. The wood is untreated, so I'm wondering if something leaked and started to mold there, or if it's just a imperfection in the wood. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It just looks weird. I don't know if those gray marks right there, that's what I'm going to be testing. I don't know if that's mold. I don't know if that's mold. If you could see under there. So I'm going to be testing those spots just in case. I have not treated them with the vinegar and clove oil, so we're going to see if that is, then maybe I'll treat that too. It's going to be interesting to see if that's mold or not. It doesn't look like mold, but it does, so we'll see. Now we're going to do the floor. And then I'm also saving this petri dish for, I have not done the litter box, so we're going to do the litter box floor and just random litter box surface. And then we're going to do litter box surface just anywhere. I'll do it up here. I've got 1 test kit left, and I have 5 things left that I'm going to test, and they're going to be just random things. I'm going to be doing a random wall test from the vinegar and clove oil treatments that I've been putting on the wall. I'm going to be doing this catnip snacks. My cat puts his tongue in here. Although it has beeswax and coconut oil, I don't know if him putting his mouth in here would introduce, say, bacteria and grow mold, so I'm just gonna check it just randomly. There is also a spot in my fruit basket where fruits and vegetables, or say onions, have decayed, and there was gnats around there, so I'm just curious to see if that spot is mold. And then last but not least, there is a spot in my shower that you can get up to my room. There's a hole that you can see going down from my room and up from the shower. And because the shower is in the bathroom, I want to see if moisture has gotten in there and formed mold due to the condensation that happens with the showers. So we're gonna see in 5 days or 6 days after 120 hours what these tests hold. Time to wait 48 hours. I will see you then. It It is 48 hours later, and we are going to check for the first time on our second round of the mold test kit. To be honest with you, I am not happy. Let's take a look. Clearly, we still have mold in the kitchen drain. We still have mold on the counters. Still have mold in the bathroom window, the shower drain, the sink, 2 of my windows in my bedroom, the catwalk, especially the white pieces here and the flat white pieces have some mold still on them. The hopper window, the middle one, looks like it still has mold. All 3 of the office windows still looks like it has a little bit. This one is very disappointing. I did the air test at first and then I tested the surface. This one looks the worst so far. Lots of black mold starting in there. I also did the kitchen outlet and that actually has mold in it too. The cat loft still has mold in these 2 windows. The pantry, oh my gosh. Those were all surface tests and they all still have mold in the pantry. Again, the shower, this was the extra one. So of course we knew that middle basket was mold. The shower hole looks like there's been moisture getting in there and there might be mold inside the walls. I don't know. The catnip snacks, don't know about that too much yet. It looks like this stuff's growing over here. Random wall, it looks like that's clean. And my glasses, maybe there's a little on there too. Looks like it's starting. But again, this is 48 hours later and we are going to check again in another 24 hours. It is 72 hours later and it's not looking good, guys. Mini split looks absolutely terrible. Still some in my office, still some in the pantry, still some in the cat loft. And it looks like all of these are just going to get worse. So I'm actually on it already, cleaning again. And this time I'm trying to use peroxide to see if that works. So let's check again in 96 hours. So tomorrow at 2 p.m. It is 96 hours later, and again, it's not looking good. I just don't even know what to say right now. This mini split right there is horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Still have some in my office. This is really crazy because those are all random spots. That's even crazier because those are all surface spots in the pantry that I thoroughly cleaned. And then I did an air test and there was only like 1 or 2 spores, but after I saw that mold was starting to gather in the pantry, I started cleaning the pantry right away, as well as the cat litter box area. I've got some more black mold in the cat loft. This is not bad, actually. I just cleaned the catwalk with all the lichens on it, and it was more recently, but this is actually looking the best of them all. I also cleaned the bathroom window more recently than the rest. So yeah, this is again not looking good, and I really do not know what to do at this point. I'll meet you guys again in another 24 hours, which will make it 120 hours, and that will be the completion of the mold test kit part 2. Okay, guys, it is 120 hours later, and we are going to take a look at our last results of the mold test kit. They got a little bit worse. I need to address this problem ASAP, but honestly, I feel that no matter how much I keep cleaning, if I keep doing this test over and over, the house is going to have some kind of mold in it. From my research, I've been told that every house has mold, so I'm just going to start cleaning a lot more, especially with the vinegar and clove oil, as they are both antibacterial and antifungal. And these are considerably less than the last time, except for the mini split. The mini split is worse, and so is the pantry, because I did surface tests for those. For the mini split, I ordered it's called Pure AC. It is a bag that goes over the mini split, so I'm gonna take some time and do a 30-minute treatment. Hopefully that kills all of the mold spores inside the mini split. I may be doing a third mold kit test after I peroxide fog my house, but I have to find time to do that, as well as a place to put myself and the cats for, I think it's 24 hours. If I can find a shorter duration fog test, then maybe I'll do that. But I don't have anywhere to put the cats right now, or myself, and it's just way too stressful to keep moving the cats out of the house. I just don't even want to do it. So I have to look into this more. If you guys have any idea if there is a shorter duration fogger test that I can do, please drop them in the comments below. And if you have any suggestions on how to get rid of more of this mold even without doing the fogger, then please let me know. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button below and click the notifications bell so you can receive a notification every time I post a new video, which is every Sunday. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video, which is every Sunday. Thank you guys so much for, no, hold on.